Hi everyone. In the part 1 video, we have talked about the chromosome behavior in the mitosis and the meiosis. And at the end of this video part 1, we have talked about the diploid number and also the haploid number in each of the cell. And we also talk about the chromosome number as well. So in this part 2 video, we will discuss more detail on the DNA content and also the chromosome number in the mitosis and meiosis. Before going further, we'll talk about the basic concept first. When counting the chromosome number and DNA content, we will need to look at the type of the chromosome that occurs. This type of the chromosome is formed by the DNA before the replication. So before the DNA replication, it is just one strand of the DNA. Then if let's say they condense, they will become this type of the chromosome. So that is why for this type of the chromosome number is counted as one chromosome, and the DNA content or the number of the DNA molecule is also counted as one. On the other hand, for this type of the chromosome, this type of chromosome is actually formed by the DNA after the DNA replication in the S phase. So that will mean that it's not just one strand of the DNA, but after the replication, it is actually having two strands of DNA. So when it's being condensed and become the chromosome, it will become this type of chromosome. So for this type of chromosome, the chromosome number is counted as one chromosome. It's counted as one. But the DNA content is counted as 2 because each of these chromosomes is actually having 2 molecules of the DNA. So that is the basic that you need to know in counting the chromosome number and also the DNA content. Now we look at the mitosis. In mitosis, during the metaphase, well, for this cell, during the metaphase, well, you can see that chromosome number is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are total 6 chromosomes here. Well, how about the DNA content? DNA content here is actually 1, 2. Each of these chromosomes is having 2 DNA. Yeah? So total you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 2. So 6 times 2, the DNA content is actually 12. So now after the anaphase and all the chromosome has been separated into 2 daughter cells after anaphase, after telophase. Now in the daughter cell, each of these daughter cells, their chromosome number will be having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the chromosome number is equals to 6, while DNA content is actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 as well. So what we can see is that the DNA content actually has been reduced to 6. Why? Because sister chromatid has been separated into the different daughter cell. But this cell, the parent cell, is still considered as diploid, 2n, yeah, diploid, because chromosome number is 6, which is, 2n equals 6 here. Well, for the daughter cell, although the DNA content has been halved like this, but then chromosome number is still 6. So that means that the daughter cell is also still a diploid cell, 2n equals to 6. And now we will look at the meiosis 1. For meiosis 1, the chromosome number, it will be equals to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So total still 6. For DNA content, it will be the same because same like the mitosis, because this one, each of these is having 2 DNA molecules. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 2. So DNA content is 6 times 2 equals to 12. So after the anaphase, then going into the telophase. Then after that, separated into 2 daughter cells. So the daughter cell, chromosome number of each of the daughter cell is equals to this one. Each of daughter cell will have 1, 2, 3 chromosome only. How about the DNA content? DNA content, each of these is having 2. So that will mean that 1, 2, 3 times 2 DNA content should have 3 times 2 equals to 6. So meaning that it still has 6 DNA molecules inside here. So from what we can see here is that the parent cell is having 6 chromosomes, which is diploid. But then when it comes to daughter cell, the daughter cell only have 3 chromosomes here, which is becoming haploid, half of the number of the chromosome in the parent cell. Then next, these daughter cell will become will continue with the meiosis 2 here. So it will become the parent cell. So that's why, well, the number will be the same. Chromosome number will be equals to 3. DNA content equals to 6 because 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so 3 chromosome number. DNA content, each of these got 2, so 3 times 2, we got 6. Then later on in the anaphase 2, the sister chromatid will be separated. So after separated, then after the telophase, then these 3 chromosomes will go into the daughter cell. So in the daughter cell, the chromosome number will still maintain the same, which is 3, 1, 2, 3. And just that the DNA content will be different because there's only 1, 2, 3 DNA molecule here. So over here, you can see the separation of the sister chromatid will halve the number of the DNA content, but the chromosome number will remain the same. And this can be seen in the mitosis as well. And that is one of the reasons why we say that the meiosis 2 is very similar to the mitosis. So over here in meiosis 2, it starts with the haploid cell, which is n equals to 3. And then it will produce the daughter cell that is also haploid, n equals to 3. So with that, that would be the chromosome number and also the DNA content in each meiosis 1, meiosis 2, and also the mitosis. So you can have a look on this, compare all of these chromosome number and the DNA content, and from here, hopefully will give you a better understanding on how to calculate the number of the DNA molecule and also the chromosome number in each of the stage of the cell division.